Hi, this is Ed16 for the Your Game channel, and this time I will show you the introduction skirmish mission from War Assault Squad. And this mission is actually a kind of tutorial where you will have the time to learn how it works in a progressive way, so this way you won't get overwhelmed by all the job that you will have to do in later stage of the game. And at the beginning you start with the one squad, which is usually what you add in Men of War. So, but in this mode you ultimately will be able to call more reinforcements. But at the beginning you really need to be careful, and it's a good way to learn the game. So essentially what you do in this mission is you land on the beach and you need to push to an air base. And at first you just need to clear these Japanese, and you only have the squad to do so, so you need to be careful with your troop and not waste them. That's why I will recommend you to spot the medic, which in my case is there, and with that medic keep it behind so you won't lose him. And with him you can heal troops that may have fallen as you advance. So this is very important at the beginning of the stage. Try to evade grenades. Alright, so essentially, if you did watch my videos before, it's important to use squad or multiple units in a divided way. So some of them suppress the enemy while the other advance. And this way you keep the enemy suppressed. And it's very tactical. That make it really realistic, because essentially that's how a unit move in the real world. When you suppress the enemy, you ensure that he won't fire at you. That's why it's really practical to advance this way. Alright, so the beach is now clear. And in this level, it will unlock a new part. But usually in skirmish mode, you don't have to unlock a part of the level. So you need to be aware of what you're facing. For example, here there's an MG with a large radius. There's another one here, and this truck brought a lot of reinforcements. So it's probably wise to simply wait for those reinforcements to come under the fire of your troop out of the range of the MGs. So that's why sometimes it's really important not to push too hard and be very careful about the way you play. So the reinforcements are pushing back, so I will have to take them out in a more dangerous way. Now in this squad you have a sniper, and that guy can be actually very useful, because you will be able to take out the enemy MGs like that. So sometimes it's best to put your squads into a defensive position, while with the good sniper you get rid of the important enemies. But keep in mind that the AI have a tendency to reinforce weakened gun position.
Yes, sir. In progress. Another one.
Okay.
Go do that.
Here my troops are healing themselves. Sometimes it's good also to hold your position. This way your troops can use their bandage and fix themselves to continue the fight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah, I think that position is nearly safe now. There's a few enemies remaining, but I don't like this guy. There's also one there. I'll take a grenade for him, for the sake of it. Now, what I do is I hold control, and now you can see that there's a kind of white or green and red circle appearing. This means what I will aim there, and as I hold fire with the grenade, I am cooking the grenade. So essentially, you play with the timer, and that will allow you to make the grenade explode before the enemy has time to escape it. So that's a useful trick. That's mostly what I do as micromanagement for infantry, but you can also aim the guns and control your guy like if it was a third-person shooter. And you can actually customize all the control if you want.
We have set up a field HQ that will allow you to call in reinforcements. The further you progress and the more strategic points you capture, the more units you will have access to. Your next target will be a roadblock that the Japanese have set up. Eliminate it and we can send you some motorized troops.
Okay, now I can finally call reinforcements. It's time to call a couple of US Marine, sniper, and probably mortar. Now it's important when you advance to notice all the potential cover you may have, because there's different potential cover. Like
reinforcements have arrived.
You can hide into foliage, but that won't protect you that much. But a stone wall, that's good protection. And you also need to notice how high it is, because sometimes some cover may not cover all your troops' body, so they will ultimately get killed because they don't have enough protection. And that also means that you need to check what kind of cover your enemy have, because if you're charging a building, for example, it's very likely that the guy in the building will kill all your troops. So that's a bad idea to charge in front. So you need to find an angle from where you won't be fired upon. Like right now, I'm getting shot at by the MG, so that's a bad idea to do that. But at the same time, when you do an attack, it's really good to divide your troop, because you will divide the enemy fire and you will reduce the pressure on your troops. So it's very likely that your troops will take less damage. So sometimes attacking from multiple angles is the best way to achieve a position. Many people do the error of concentrating their troops into one bunch, but that makes them very easily killable by grenades or mortar or artillery. So that's why sometimes it's important to spread them. But at the same time, many people spread them way too much. And this is a behavior which is mostly due to how Men of War original had to be played. But in Assault Squad, spreading too much is a bad idea, because while it allows you to have a good visual on the enemies, it reduces the firepower you can deliver on an enemy.
We have captured a strategic
position at the same time.
HQ is rewarding your progress with additional resources. You now also have jeeps at your disposal.
You will be overwhelmed by the enemy firepower.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Now, one thing you need to be
Yes, sir.
careful with is deploy those MGs that appear when you capture the flag. It's really important in some case to put troop there, because if the enemy push very hard, you may be forced to pull back to the front line that you had there, and if you have no guy in those MGs, well, you're missing out a very good defense that can essentially kill every enemy.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So it's important to put some crew in there. But at the same time, it's important not to put crew in MGs that will never be used, because that's a waste of resources. And that's why I tend to put riflemen in there, because riflemen are good to fire on long range, but they're not that good overall as opposed to MGs when it comes to repel enemies.
Get ready for the fight.
You need to repel enemies, you need MGs and submachine gun, which are very good at suppressing and advancing enemy.
Yes, sir. Enemy is ahead. Get fire now. Fire.
So as you can see, I'm really advancing in
Fire now.
a coordinated way. I have a few troops that suppress, and my squads are advancing one after the other.
Reinforcements have arrived.
And here I'll do a risky grenade attack.
Shoot on my signal.
You can see the grenade fly around.
Got it, sir. Get ready for the fight. Let's get fire.
Grenades are really practical when it comes to
My signal.
make sure the enemies get out of their
Yes, sir.
well-entrenched position, and this way your troops can shoot them. But if you cook them, you may actually kill the troops before they even have time to escape.
Got it, sir.
Okay, now that's a very concrete cover. Essentially, troops in this will have no problem holding the line.
Get fire now.
Okay, I think I have cannons or something somewhere.
Got it, sir.
We have
It's
captured a
important to
strategic
check
position.
behind where you are now, because
HQ
sometimes
is granting you
some
additional
troops remain
resources for your
behind
remarkable
for different
progress.
reason.
Yes, sir. Aim is in the reach
Here,
zone.
there's just Japanese hiding there.
Got it, sir.
No more.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll call. I think I can call a tank. Yeah, Stewart is a good tank, especially against Japanese, because Japanese armor are have a very weak armor, very thin. Not all of them, but most of them
Shoot on my signal.
have very thin armor, so even a small cannon can get rid of them.
Got it, sir.
I'll find some
Reinforcements have
riflemen to
arrived.
put into those MGs,
Yes, sir.
because here you can see there's a cannon there. There's one there, and now there's even a tank, so
Yes, sir.
it's time to act.
Ready for the fight. Got it, sir. Fire.
When you're facing a tank, a good approach is generally to hide, of course. But what you need to do is to let it come closer, and then when it's closer or maybe past you, you attack him in the rear. Throw a few heavy explosive grenades, and that should get rid of him.
Aim is in the reach. Enemy is ahead.
And these tanks are really dangerous, because yeah, as you can see, they're even starting to destroy my Stewart. Oh, how they did destroy my Stewart. Yeah, when facing tank, I think it's a good idea to manually control them, and your own tank. I mean. That will allow you to have a better precision and better judgment of what is happening, because the AI, while it's very good, it has a tendency to have a mind of its own, like any soldiers. Another shield coming. Right now I'm really pinned down. I don't have that many casualties so far, but still pinned down. No, I'll just put a few troops up, this way they will be able to kill any Japanese coming. And I'll put them back in prone position. I just got rid of the immediate threat while the tank are keeping the suppression fire on me. I'll use that crew member to put him on the MG.
Shoot on my signal. Yes, sir.
Tank. Scan on. And that was in manual control, by the way. What I do usually is I use control key, which is a manual control, direct control, which is temporary. It's only as long as you hold the control key, and I think that's the best way to just do what you need to do with the character you want to control, and then you return him to the AI controlled mode.
Yes, sir. Shoot on my signal. Yes, sir. Quickly.
Okay, now that I have managed to destroy these tanks, I need to get rid of the enemy's cannon, which are very good against my own tank.
Aim is in the reach zone.
I think the front is stable now. And so far, I don't think I had any casualties.
They're everywhere. Aim is in the reach zone.
Oh yeah, actually I had 3 crew members who died.
Aim is in the reach zone. Fired infantry. Let's get it, fire.
And probably a few people that I forgot about.
Die. Go. Shoot on my
Reinforcements have arrived.
signal. Enemy is ahead.
I put one guy into that MG because there's a few Japanese flanking there in position.
Get fire now.
Okay, so there's an MG there, MG there. Important to get rid of them. The mortar is probably a good solution for that, because mortar is indirect fire, so you can put it behind any kind of cover or relief, and with that you will have it protected and closer to the enemy, at least in range. Without being exposed. So I think I'll start to push slowly, but carefully, because I need to get rid of these cannons. First shot, I got it. That's lucky. Yeah, you need to be careful for enemy infantry, because these guys also have heavy explosive that can get rid of your cannon. I mean your tank or anything. So okay, it's time to advance. The path has been cleared.
sir. Get fired! No!
I'll call more Marine in case of a disaster, which can always happen in this game. It can be going very well, and then all of a sudden you will get totally owned by a counterattack. And this is really one of the fun part of this game, is that it's really
Reinforcements have
random in many
arrived.
ways. You never know what to expect.
Got it, sir. Shoot on my signal. Enemy is ahead. Yes, sir.
Okay, once again, so you can see that I'm bringing a squad, then I bring the other one to advance.
Get ready for the fight. Ready for the fight. Aim is in the reach zone. They're here.
That thing will be a pain. Oh, good, I got it.
Go! Fired infantry. Aim is in the
And also what I like about this game, and actually that series of game, is that each vehicle have damage for nearly each part of the tank. So you can actually have different issue with where you get hit. So that's really nice. It's not just about a bunch of stats that ultimately make your tank explode. It's really all real world armor and damage possibilities,
Got it, sir.
and this is really where this game shines.
Go! Let's give him fire. Give me round. Get ready for the fight.
Okay, I'll try to call another tank. Still have a few more points.
Enemy is ahead.
We have captured a strategic position.
Yes, sir.
HQ is granting you additional resources for your fantastic progress. But expect fierce enemy resistance ahead. Our battleships will teach those Japanese that hiding behind their
Now I have a
fortifications
special
means
attack.
certain doom.
Which is very useful. I'll call a battleship attack the rear defense, because these 8 anti-air weapon will be very dangerous.
Keep
both
your
for
heads down.
infantry and
Our
tank.
ships are opening fire.
And as you can see, everything in this game is destructible, which is another nice feature. Sadly, that tank did not die. It will have been very useful.
Aim is in the reach zone. Sir.
But that doesn't matter, my tank will take care of it. And also what is fun about this game is that the more you advance, the harder it gets in general. So even though you may have a huge build-up of troops and you think you will win in no time, it may turn very ugly very quickly.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Get fired. Fire. Aim is in the reach zone.
Saved by the cannon. And as you can see, right, I could really have been in bad position if those 2 tanks had destroyed my own tank and my cannon, because I really don't have that much troops to destroy a tank. So each time it's really
Reinforcements have
risky.
arrived.
Everything you do can turn into a total catastrophe. But while in the original Men of War, you really lost everything. In this game, in Skirmish, you actually can recover. So that make it more fun, because essentially you can start to play commando if you want, especially in multiplayer, where in co-op, where you will be able to focus more on what you're doing. Oh, as you can see right now, I think there's a tree that just stunned a few of my troops. So you really can focus on your thing when you play in co-op, and You can do so also if you establish strong foundation and then start to play commando with your troops and try to infiltrate the enemy front line. That can be a lot of fun. And actually, if you micromanage an infantry guy very well and provide him with the right tools, he can be very effective at pushing back the enemies. I forgot my mortar over here. And I have a few squad of marine reinforcements. No, I did not notice that cannon. Get rid of it. To do so, it's useful to use direct control once again. Yeah, got it. In direct control, you can actually manage to hit on the first time, but when the AI take care of that, sometimes they miss, and that's because the AI and actually the whole aiming system is working so that the more you fire upon something, the better is your accuracy. But there's actually ways to figure out where you will actually hit, so you can hit the first time. But it's very random, ultimately. And that's also one thing which is fun in this game. You won't be destroyed on the first shot all the time. And you still need to be careful, but there's a high chance that you can manage anyway.
Yes, sir.
Now I have a tree tank, which will help me push the last line of defense.
Get ready, let's go. Don't shoot. Get ready for the fight.
Okay, I think I can push to the flag now and claim my victory. Unless there's a nuke falling on me, which is unlikely in this game. It will be possible, but it's not included. Fortunately. I'm sure there's some people that created some mode for that. Oh, there's a thing there. Oh yeah, another thing which is really nice in this game is that
We have
AP
captured a
round
strategic
can go
position.
through, anything nearly. So it's not because an enemy tank is behind a wall that it's not destroyable.
Great job, Captain.
so
You've
that
conquered
was it.
all
I
vital
hope you
positions
enjoyed.
and made Uncle Sam proud.
Keep your eyes open for more of these skirmish missions.